gentlemen, mail carriers, and everybody else. I'm your boy JB the Gent, and this is another episode of Maleroom Reacts.
Hello, welcome to the Maleroom Reacts. What's up, though, dog?
What's going on, man?
What up, you good, bro? Yeah, for sure. Yo, man, we got some vidges. On Vidya, right? We got some vidges on Vidya. We're gonna do a couple reacts, people. All right, with this thing here. I like Maleroom Reacts, man. This is our laid back, chill show, so it's good, man. We got a couple videos
for the people. You know, some people might not know, right? Some people might not know. Probably seen the channel for the first time. You know what I'm saying? This is where our channel, Maleroom Network, we react to some viral videos that be talking about camaraderie like we normally do on the show. So, without further ado, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. For sure. The first videos come from one of the mail carriers. Her name is Donisha, Donnie's World. And she sent this up to us. She was in the last Maleroom Reacts we had live. She was in that boy, man, heavy in the chat. So we want to appreciate you first of all. Appreciate you first of all, Donnie's World, for doing this right quick, and we thank you. And we're gonna see this and we're gonna react to it. So let's get it popping.
So,
in theory, a good woman sounds good, right? Having all her stuff together, maybe having a degree behind her belt, got her own. But then once you get something, you know you're not up to par. You know you can't level up to be on the same level as she is, so you back away.
Well, hold on. I just have to go ahead and give the opposite side of that. Okay.
Hold on, pause real quick. Why is it always the guy that, because he can't level up, it's always the guy that has the problem with the woman who has stuff? Like, I don't.
Yeah, she kind of emasculated that situation, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know, because he saw that he couldn't do what you do, sis, he wasn't man enough to stay with you. So he ran away.
Yeah.
He wasn't man enough to get with you. That kind of got that vibe right there. I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yep, caught it right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But let's go.
Okay, I don't know you personally, baby, so this is not geared towards you, okay? But how do you know if you are a good woman? And the problem is when women step into relationships and say, I'm this great woman, it's hard for a man to come in and do anything that will register as love for you. So if he feels undervalued, he's going to run. And most times as women, because I'm guilty of this, had all my stuff together. I thought I did. But the thing about it is I was unreceptive because I had it all together. So I thought there was really nothing. I didn't realize, because sometimes I feel like, okay, you should just come in and feel a certain voice, but I didn't realize that man was actually an enhancement. So I didn't value him. I didn't show him that he was appreciated.
Ooh. She went the other direction. What you thinking, dog?
And I think that's why she interjected.
Yeah.
It was the fact that, you know, she was trying to employ the idea that sometimes it's the woman thinking too highly, let alone the man is not catching up to her standards. Right. And I believe that, though. I don't know about you. I believe that women be pedestalizing themselves so far up that if you're that much in the clouds, you don't need a man to compliment anything.
What am I gonna say anything for? You saying enough for yourself?
You know what I'm saying? Like, like how do you can't a guy can, and that's what she said. A guy can't, you know what I'm saying, compliment you or enhance you at all if you think, you know what I'm saying, he has to be on some type of level and everybody's not reaching it. Right. Then nobody's going to reach it.
Right.
Because your level is so high. Like, you don't compromise with anything. You're like, he got to be this, that, and the other. And some, you know, and then she said, like, sometimes, you know, she thought that the guy's supposed to come in since her standards so high. The guy with the high standards meeting her supposed to come in and feel those voids automatically of what she needed. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But not realizing that, you know what I'm saying, she got to, see, women got to check themselves too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you the good woman that you say that you are?
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
that's why she asked that question. Like, how do you know you're a good woman?
Status quo?
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that. Remember we talked on the phone, though. We had a private conversation. I told you about this panel, about this group of people. And I said they all goofy except for a couple of them. Everybody, I mean, I'm just going to keep it a bean, dog. Like, Everybody on the panel is goofy except for that chick that just talked, and it's another dude with a beard and he's a skinny dude with glasses. I like him because he's a conscious thinker. You know what I'm saying? But this tonight's conversation group of people, I've we've seen them go sometimes viral, whatever the case may be, and I'm just like. The first chick just reminds me of the chameleon feminine chick that I'll be talking about sometimes about you appear to have femininity because you can say things that sound good, that sounds fair, but in actuality, that's not the way you actually live your life and feel and resonate with other men. You actually, because the first thing you coming up with about a man, not about a man running away or not, trying to pursue a chick. It's for the fact that because he sees some stuff she got, that he is intimidated by the stuff she has. So he feels like he can't be the kind of man that she would want. So basically, since he couldn't level up, he ran away for that reason. It had nothing to do with anything intangible. You see what I'm saying? And she always do that. She'll talk in double tongue, and it's just weird to me. 1 minute she'll be like, "Sis, you got to do this and get yourself together, boom, 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 and show the femininity this way." Then in the same breath, you'll do this. You'll emasculate. You said the right word. Emasculate.
Yeah. If a woman was successful more than I am, right? And it's evident by the stuff that she has, right?
by the things.
By the things. Right?
By the things.
If she has more, material things that I do, then I don't think. See, women would think that because that's a great point that you just made, because it's like a 6 to a 9 ratio. It's like a 6 is a 9 depending on the way you look at it. It's that type of thing. So when women are thinking guys run away because of the stuff. But we're running away because of how you feel about the requirement of us because you have stuff.
Because you got stuff. Exactly. That's a different thing. That's exactly right.
Yeah. you in the clouds like I'm this special person because I could do this. Right. We don't even care about what you got going on. It's just the fact I can't reach you because you're up here and then I walk off. And you think 6 to 9 ratio, you think, he walked off because I got this thing. I got a lot going on. No, it's not. Right. It's because you're in your head. You have too much going on for me to like.
Exactly. That's why that's why the young lady that behind her that interjected, she's basically saying if a woman uses her stuff to weaponize a man's masculinity, then he's not going to feel like he's needed. So he's going to dip.
He going to dip.
Because men fulfill needs. That's just what we do. Men are trying to fix and resolve the situation because we're tired of the drama on it. We want peace. I posted something on Threads, and I'm never on Threads, but I posted something on Threads. I don't even know why I have it, to be honest with you, but because I'm never using it. Out what it was. Yeah, I posted something on Threads that I said that the one thing that I've noticed about me, the more that I get older, that I've gotten older, is that I value my peace more than anything. More than anything, more than a person's feelings. I value my peace over it all, man. And that's where men, we value that. And so when girl was talking about, the second young lady was talking about the fact that this man is trying to present himself to you and you're using this stuff against him, he don't feel like he's needed. He don't feel like you even appreciate or value him anyway. So he's not going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like the lady, it seemed like the lady was asking legitimate question about that whole thing, because accumulating stuff doesn't even mean that you're successful. There's a lot of people that accumulate stuff because they hoard things and they can't get rid of nothing. They don't know how to let go. So what's other avenues to just stuff is just stuff, man. It doesn't matter like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts. Yeah.
So I mean that was just that shout out to Donnie though. Shout out to Donnie, Donnie's World. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Donnie World for that. We definitely appreciate that video. That was a good startup video right there. You know what I'm saying? We got another video that came from one of our moderators, Sean Tillman. Shout out to Sean Tillman real quick. And she gave us a nice video, dog, and we're gonna go ahead and check it out, bro. Let's see. Look out, David Copperfield. No, let's go.
Starts with passion, but it finishes And the longest portion of love and marriage is not passionate love, compassionate love. So if your love can't cover compassion, then you don't even qualify for the institution of marriage.
Love, I think you stepped on a lot of toes just then. Do you realize that? You just stepped on a whole bunch of toes. You said it begins with passion, but it ends with compassion.
But the passion that it begins with, let me tell you something, that's tricky, because the passion comes from a chemical release, oxytocin, dopamine, all of this. When you talking about the drugs that help you bond with somebody and help you feel good about somebody, and then they wear off. Baby, you on drugs, okay? And you chasing your first high. So you don't get consumed and excited about that, because when it wears off, you'll say, and this is what happens. This is what comes in my chair. You change. You used to do this. You used to do that. No, you was on drugs. Okay, you was on drugs.
Is that what you tell them, love?
Yes.
Why she say it like that, though, dog?
And the drugs are worn off. And now your eyes are open. And so that was a nice little boost to attract people so we can continue to procreate on the earth.
Yeah.
However, after that, your character has to lead the relationship. Love.
Ooh.
Facts.
Ooh. Okay.
Man.
Dang, she dropped a heavy load at the end, bro. What's your thoughts on it, dog? Yo, that's a lot.
All right, 3 things, man. We gotta go over at least 3 things she said. One, the first one I remember is for the fact that if your passion love don't encompass compassionate love, right? What she said, then you're not in the place even close to the institution of marriage.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
crazy. That was crazy.
Because that is fact.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro.
That is because like we all know, for the people that if that went over your head, we all know for the fact that we tend to deal with the physicalness first, right? Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's always the physical stuff first. You know what I'm saying? What attracts is the physicalness. Yeah, ain't nobody coming around like, ooh, she has a good sense of humor from across the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody doing that. So it's attraction first. But
that's good. you on to something right there. Go ahead.
but as time goes on, that wears off, like she said, like a drug. It wears off because now you're used to the beauty of the person. So you're looking for what else to continue the completion of the relationship. The character is the one that continues that on. And that's what she said as a third point.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? The second point was the drug part, right? She was like, if you're going to jump into it on passionate love and then complain about the other person changing, you still on drugs.
You still on drugs. So you still chasing the high. She said you still chasing that first high that you had, dog.
Right. Dang. That's dope. That's fact. Look. And shout out, I gotta put it out there as a point, man, on the Maleroom show, man. We do got coffee conversation, right? As a show. Mm-hmm. It is on season 2, you talked about this.
Yeah.
You talked about was it season 2 about the dopamine and all this season 2. I actually learned that from your show.
Yeah. I appreciate it, dog.
So, when she started mentioning those terms, I was like, yeah, that's what triggers it.
Yeah.
I knew it. So, if you're still riding that high of just the fact of that physical relationship, you know what I'm saying? You don't see nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens is you come off that high, just like an addiction, you want that some more. So you complain about it.
Yep.
You complain about the change. You complain about getting off of it. And that's how you get the person to be like, you changed. But really, they wasn't who they were. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't look. You didn't vet them enough.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You was still riding that Disney wave of just around the river bend. You was on that joint. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
That's the 6'2" guy with the good posture and the great cheekbones and the wealth.
And he's rich.
He has a bad attitude.
He got money. But exactly. He got all that with a bad attitude. Exactly.
And she all like, things changed around here. No, you changed around here.
Exactly. That's why she said your character got to lead the relationship after that. After you get the fluff, after you get the passionate love, then she said something about the compassion. Compassion is what covers a person's flaws. A compassion is a part of you that understands where your partner is coming from, and you're not holding what they go through individually against them. She's talking about that, you know what I'm saying? Not weaponizing your own partner that you're with because they have a flaw or some type of downfall or something that they need to work on. Then you're going to use that against them. No, the compassion means that you will have mercy and grace on that person instead of having a iron fist and punching them in the face with something that you want them to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that part, like you said, that dopamine love that she talked about, it reveals the immaturity of us, dog. Yeah. It does. If you still riding the waves of flowers, cars, and candy like Usher, if you still on that,
flowers, and you have cars, and candy.
Say unfortunate. Okay, good. Well, I'm no copyright. But
I'm sorry.
No copyright. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, but if you still riding that candy girl wave, then you're not in a serious relationship. You're in an immature relationship. If people are in still relationships where y'all still do these pranks on each other, where you acting like y'all gonna break up and you coming up with something that's really not a real situation, but you just testing to see what the other person gonna do, you're in an immature relationship. Why would you do that? It's people that do that and make clips and reels about it. It's like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's an immature love. And so you cannot sustain a relationship. That's why she said, when you are you ain't even worthy of the institution. Your character is supposed to lead the relationship. It's supposed to be the conduit of where you're going in the marriage and the relationship. And if you don't have character in your relationship, then you don't have a meaningful relationship.
Yeah. That's how they come up with. That's how you
crazy.
Have a friends with benefits scenario, thinking you have a real relationship, and it just falls off.
Duh, it just falls all the way off. That junk is mad crazy, man.
It just falls off.
Duh. Shout out again to Sean Tillman, our moderator who came up with this, gave us this, man. We appreciate it. Look, this is the Mailroom Reacts. This is one of our episodes, episode number 2 we're going to do right here. Hey, we got some more Mailroom Reacts coming up soon, man. If you want us to react to your videos, hit us up on the mailroom313@yahoo.com. We will react to your videos for sure. Anything for the people, Jay?
Oh, no, man. Keep it coming. Hey, go ahead and hit up an email like he said. Let us keep reacting.
Until then, we out.
Yeah.